In this chapter, we will be testing for conditions. That means we will use data returned from previous nodes to take a decision on a path to take or an action to take. I'm going to start by cloning my previous flow again. That was a flow where we were querying the users in CyberArk identity. I'm going to clone it, give it a different name. I call it conditions, save it and open it. And now I'm going to add a condition. So let's go on the left-hand side to conditions, and I'm going to use the split decision. There are two decisions. You have the split decision and the join decision. The split decision basically will end up in two different paths, while the join decision will come together in one path and end somewhere. So let's add the split decision, drag and drop it into the flow, and now we have to set a condition. As a first value, I'm going to use what's been returned from my form. I'm going to use the user label. And here on the conditions, I'm going to say if it contains cloud admin, then let's take the left path. There are several ways on how we can test conditions. It contains, does not contain, not equal, greater than, starts with, ends with, and so on. I'm going to stick to contains. So if we take the left path, then I would like to store something in the data. Again, I'm going to create data here. Like I said before, this is something that we'll handle in a different chapter. This is just for demo purposes. I'm going to call it left path, and the data that I will enter here will say cloud admin found. I'm going to do the same thing for the right path. And I'm going to call it right path. And the data will contain cloud admin not found. Okay. Let's save this flow. And let's run the flow. The form is popping up, and I'm going to select here the cloud admin and submit. And now let's take a look at the data. Let's click on manage, and you will find there an entry data name saying left path. That's the one that we defined. And if we take a look at the details of that data, then it says cloud admin found. So that's exactly what we had entered for the left path. The data node in the right path, let's test that one. So let's run the flow again. The form pops up, and now let's select something different than the cloud admin. Let's say the API users and submit. And now let's look at the data again. Click on manage. You find there the entry data name with data name right path. And if you look at the details, then we will find cloud admin not found. So it has taken the right path.